This is not normal. This is a case of vertigo. I said it was very, very bullish once it got above that 357. We've intraday traded this twice really, really well, and it has done nothing wrong on a swing basis. Nothing wrong at all. What was my target yesterday was 655. We hit it. This is, again, a parabola that equals trapped longs that can trigger volatility and a liquidation event. It hasn't yet. And it has done nothing wrong. Neither has Nvidia for that matter.
This short clip is presented by Club. Club provides access to Samantha LaDuc and her team of professional macro and micro traders, analysts, and educators. Club is ideal for active traders, investors, and institutions who want Samantha's best-of-breed market timing calls across all asset classes and timeframes like chase, swing, and trend. Get the trade before it happens. Sign up to Club now and get full access to daily live trading room with Samantha LaDuc, Slack trading desk with detailed analysis and trades, custom trade support when you need it, and much more. For more information, visit www.LaDucTrading.com/club.
All right, so if you're looking though for levels to be cautious, we got this pivot level at 655. Remember yesterday, the price target I gave was literally 655. I know, funny, huh? This was why it was a fib level. So in a nutshell, let's do this. I don't have a perfect little spot here. I don't like it, but I'm going to do this one. It's got to break. You know what it has to break, this 654. I'm not excited about shorting until we have a reason to short. Same thing with Nvidia. We came up and it has not done anything wrong yet. It just has some digestion intraday. So we're getting some definite profit taking here. Case of vertigo. Yesterday, remember, I had 655 as price target for SMCI. So here's the deal. That's 161.1 fib level. That's a parabola right there. It's a really nice comeback in the 655, 64 area. Doesn't tag perfectly. That's better. So now we're already breaking below 660. And we're now coming into the 7 and 17. Nvidia is also breaking down. AMD already had broken down yesterday. And by the way, that's a very pretty head and shoulders. I still have 164.46 from yesterday. Remember that? Gorgeous bearish harami is going to be weak the next day. And my price target is 164.46. Still AMD short. I like it to 164.46. And then let's see Nvidia and SMCI. They have basically just tagged. Here was the weekly. Remember this? And if we break the 164.46, we're heading back to 156. I love these big, huge cradle formations, which basically means if we really get volatility going, we're going to head right back down to 151. Anyway, we're down 3.5% with the SMCI. Beautiful breakdown of that 655. In other words, Pinocchio. Pinocchio means it snuck above and it lied. It was done. So now inside 655, you've got some nice little pullback, at least the 3-day. What's the 3-day? You can see this yellow line. It loves the yellow line. So the 3-day is 632. All we have is some digestion in semi-land. Very nice reversal candle, though. Very nice head and shoulder so far. That was literally 174, 169. I like how this is working. Just coming down to the 21-day, then we'll see. Wouldn't surprise me if we overshoot. We have earnings obviously out of the way. We need reasons to keep going up. We have Friday CPI revisions, which could absolutely be market moving. I still think the easiest, quote unquote, is the stuff that's selling off. We already saw it before it made this bearish engulfing. And I said, this is a very nice short to 164.46. We're already breaking 160. It could take another day. It could take 2 more days. It could take the whole week. But I still see this 146.46 getting tagged again. It did it last week. Did it week before last. It's heading there. Intraday, though, we got right here support 168.60. It could be done for today. But I still like this very, very much lower. And we got some nice gap fills all the way back down to 148, 147. If this really picks up, way too early to decide. Nvidia is forming a soon-to-be, potentially bearish engulfing on a daily. Not too shabby. They're selling this puppy. Oh, you have to laugh. Anybody who's been a longtime client knows of my big write-up, right, on Nvidia back in August, September timeframe. Now it's making Barclays and Financial Times and Hard money on CNBC. It only took 6 months. Literally the same exact argument. Exact same argument. It's very, very, very funny. Anyway, so yes, maybe we have a reason to sell because the airwaves are now, and the Financial Times is basically out saying, sell it. So whether we have a narrative change, whether we just have some profit taking because of a case of vertigo, yes, it isn't because I'm biased. Wrong. Have I recommended this short? Absolutely not. My point is, it has not given us any reason to. We will get to a point there where one of these days, however, lightening up into earnings, which is clearly on the board right now, will start to pick up speed. But for right now, it's extremely organized. Here's your 666 gap fill. Have fun. We already have AMD in play down to that 164.46. We now have Nvidia coming down very, very well underneath that 690, price target 666. I'm very comfortable with that because it's begun. If it was just one stock, I wouldn't be interested in this. But because it is the lot of them, in other words, case of vertigo, Pinocchio, whatever you want to call it, 655 was price target. It shot above, and now it's come back inside. I said the 3-day, all I'm looking for in a chase. Remember, we already did the trend and the swing, pre-market and right when the market opened. I'm looking at chases that are all in the semiconductor space. Basically, AMD was already yesterday, literally early, follow through today. We're adding SMCI with a break back down below that 655. We're already at 641. We literally have Nvidia also participating. It's a gorgeous bearish engulfing in the making. What's bearish engulfing? It means it's going to swamp the low. 672 is going to get taken out. So 672 will get taken out. It's going to hit that 3-day at least. The 3-day is 672.38. See, same idea. It's just, it's going to go. This is the gap fill we're looking for, 662.75. In time, that's going to break too. But for right now, let's just swamp that 672. Anything below 672 makes that a bearish engulfing. Absolutely looks like it's headed there. Like AMD is digesting those gains. It's going sideways. It's not a parabola. It's a gorgeous short to 164.46, at least to start. Nvidia is absolutely digesting gains. It's a perfect short into that 3-day, which is just about ready to hit below 372 and then 666. SMCI is also a parabola that was a gorgeous price target of 655 that's now inside and has not fallen apart. We know the Nvidia, mania. This was only some profit taking, but we did exactly what I expected. 3-day tag. Look at that. Perfect. So the 3-day 674.22. We haven't taken out 372 yet. Nope. We're still going to take out 372. Semis don't even register any red on the weekly, only on the daily. It's not crashing, people. It's really not a crash. It's not done anything wrong yet. So let me go through the rest. I'm just going to go a review over Q&A. I already gave you my thoughts on the semi plays of importance. AMD has a follow through. I think it's done right now. Nvidia, we'll see if we get more selling, but this is definitely a great start. All it's doing so far is hitting the 3-day. That's it. It needs to, tomorrow it'll hit the 666 most likely. We also had SMCI come back inside, and then it got firmly defended at the 3-day. Look at that. That's how quick.
Subscribe to LaDuc Trading YouTube channel for more live trading room recap videos and other content.